everybody, welcome back to another episode of Last Day Out of Survival. Today we return to boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, and today, boom, what you guys are seeing right here, right now is actually some information coming out of Kafir regarding something that I've been very vocal about, very passionate about, and that is the old shipwreck / smugglers camp event. So just the other day, I actually went ahead and asked one of the developers, one of the members over at Kafir Cloud, about this topic and then a little bit more particular. I also asked him if he could maybe reveal any information about Jack and the gas station, since those are obviously connected. We've been going over those a little bit, but he didn't exactly have much to say on that part. But he did have this awesome news, at least in my opinion, regarding the chance that there is a small chance, very small, very small, like tiny, but nonetheless a chance of the return of the shipwreck / smugglers camp. So in case you guys don't know, these were actually things of old, actually in the game right around 1 year ago. They were in the game around the same time. You guys should actually be seeing some gameplay popping up in the background of each respective one, and what they kind of served as was a couple of locations, couple of little cool events that would pop up every once in a while. The smugglers camp was actually that was something that was around for like 2-3 weeks, something like that. I think that was like a year ago, dude. It's a little bit hard to recall the specifics, but it was around for a little while, and what it allowed you to do was actually, there were 2 versions of it. Each version involved you going over, being able to recruit one of the NPCs to help you in your freaking quest, as you have to like go ahead and like, while there's hordes of enemies coming after you, you can even go ahead and repair a turret, which was really cool. But as there's hordes of enemies coming after you, you have to either defend someone chopping up like a crate, or you have to go ahead and hoard some zombies into their own crates, and you would actually get a prize before doing such a task. Unfortunately, this was removed from the game. It was only around for that little span, and it was an event that I feel like a lot of people did enjoy. Same thing going for the shipwreck. The shipwreck was actually something that was popping up right around once a week or so. It wasn't the most common event in the world, but it was still very cool to go over there. It gave us a taste of the beach and a crashed ship, where there's actually 2 versions of the shipwreck, one with a bunch of barrels and I think crates. Over by the barrels, they could actually go ahead and loot what those crates were, and then I believe there's a second version at some point that would actually allow you to kind of like do a crate unboxing of the way that like crate openings work. Now it actually lets you do a little bit of a crate opening using the giant crates that the ship itself would drop, and a couple of the AI were chilling over on the ship would do. So it's actually really awesome news to hear that it is something Kafir does at least say there's a chance of it returning. Personally, I love this thing. That's actually why I want to go ahead and bring it up, because there is that chance of it coming back. I was hoping to go ahead and get your guys' opinions around this type of jazz, and even hopefully muster up some support, and we can show Kafir just how much we would love for the return of these events, because I am very much so in the line of thinking that it's just awesome to have just the more the merrier when it comes to events. And given the fact they already made the shipwreck, I imagine it wouldn't be too hard to bring back, because like the entire map's already made, there's a ton of functionality. Maybe add in like a new version of it slightly, but having that appear would just be so awesome, because then there'd be like airdrop events, chopper events, shipwreck events, oak clearing events, convoy events, all these different events that just makes the world feel so much more alive when there's all of these things randomly going on throughout. And then with the smugglers camp, I feel like they could actually bring it back as a little bit of a location kind of similar to the way locations work now, kind of like the farm, the police station, the Cumming Motel, not to mention the gas station. I feel like they could bring back the smugglers camp in a little bit of a way, and maybe even introduce some NPCs there, like maybe raider NPCs. Maybe it could be like transformed into a raiders camp, and I don't really know what we could do there. Maybe things like get some certain raiding quests, or like maybe do quests with raiders, maybe defend the base. They could like change it, like zombies attack the base, we have to like defend it together, or a similar thing where there's crates and whatnot. Whatever it is, it would be so dope to see. So I definitely want to go ahead and inform you guys of the chance of it returning, and hopefully get you guys' opinions on it, not to mention muster up support and show Kafir that we, the community, do want these wonderful things to return. And if they do, I'm gonna be stoked, and I imagine some of you guys will as well. So go ahead and let me know in that comment section down below your guys' thought around the whole topic, whether that be your guys' thoughts on my thoughts, your guys' own original thoughts, any of that type of jazz. And definitely let me know if you do support them returning, so hopefully I could show Kafir and be like, yo, check out the comments of the video, look at the community, they want this back. And hopefully our pleas will not fall upon deaf ears, because they were generally such cool events that I would love to see return. And right now there's a very small chance of that happening, but hopefully well, knowing that there's a small chance of it, and hopefully once Kafir does see our support for it, that chance might increase going forward. So go ahead and let me know in that comment section down below. And a reminder that that comment is going to put you 1/3 of the way into the weekly $12 at Play Store gift card giveaway. All you gotta do as well is make sure to like button, make sure you're subscribed. That will enter you in on today's video. Y'all can go ahead and enter in on every single last day on Earth video. When Saturday rolls around, we'll pick a random video from the past week, pick a random comment from that random video, and that will be the winner for the week. And we'll kick off a new weekly giveaway that exact same Saturday as well, which is today, by the way. So you guys can be expecting a little something just like that. So some very, very good things to go ahead and look forward to, because later in today's videos, we are going to be announcing the winner of this past week's giveaway, announce the video that it was chosen from, etc., etc. And today does mark the very first day of the brand new weekly giveaway. So go ahead and get your entries in today. Get your entries in on all the coming videos throughout the next week, and next Saturday, the exact same process will repeat. A winner will be picked and a new giveaway will begin. You got plenty of videos to go ahead and tune in on and do those entries in, so make sure that notification bell is hit as well, so you stay up to date and do get informed when all these videos are coming out, not just so you can go ahead and enter in on them in that daily fashion, but also so you can stay in the loop with all the latest and greatest of Last Day on Earth information that we are absolutely staying as on top on as possible, because I love me some Last Day, y'all love you some Last Day, so together we can make some great things happen, because you know I love staying as up to date with all the information possible, because they do usually have a lot of great info coming out about coming updates, about things coming in the game, and we do have the motel update coming very soon, the Halloween / Dia de los Muertos update right after that, and the gas station, all of which we've already seen a lot of like in-game footage of, meaning I think all of them are very close, if not very ready. The Halloween update and the motel update, both to be expected this month, and it's already almost the middle of October, so it's going to be the update apocalypse hitting soon, and I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that's something we can all go ahead and stay tuned with. So we're going to be staying as up to date on that information, not to mention jumping into all them gameplays of them updates as soon as they come out, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that, because that way we can dive into it as prepared as possible with our mad stockpile of loot, putting it to the test, seeing what these locations have to offer, tackling the hardest things possible, and not to mention showing off all the dope things that they might bring. I'm trying to wake these zombies up and see if they can't. There you go, wakey lot. I gotta go ahead and take you down. Lexi's even along for the ride today, which is very, very dope news. And you want to go ahead and wakey there, Mr. Guy? I smell really bad. Maybe you want to get up and throw up really quickly over how awful this stench is? No, I think he's good. So on to the next one we go. See you later, hungry chomper alligator. Okay, he didn't wake up that time. I thought he was gonna like troll us and wake up literally at the worst possible situation when there's already a swarm of zombies. But no today. You guys are all going down. Stay away. All right, with all those dudes taken down, let's go ahead and see if there ain't nothing up and over here. This guy woke up. Let's go ahead and take him down. We got a couple more dudes off and over this way. Zombie officer number 1. Goodbye. The same story for officer number 2. Thank you for the jail key. I do actually collect those back at home. They're pretty nifty. And I'm trying to get up to a full stack. Will I reach my goal? Hopefully. I would definitely enjoy that. We got plenty more guns to blow through. And here's the thing as well. We do have a survival guide, some quests that we're knocking out. As you guys can see, we got to kill 8 more zombies in the Blackport PD, and we got to stand 5 waves, which we will be doing, and maybe even hunting down Sergeant Kowalski and behind the bush. Shouldn't be too hard. Maybe make a deal with dealer. Who knows? We will see. Time will tell, because I do want to, with the 5.5 days we have left over, ensure that we can finish up this survival guide and acquire the very rest of what there is, including the Granata launcher, all the way at the end. But let's go ahead and continue our cleansing of these zombie scum, because they don't deserve to live, because, well, they're currently trying. Well, see, that guy over there, kind of a douche nozzle. He's trying to blow me up. That is a very douche nozzly move, so that's a no from me, dog. You gotta go, unfortunately. But these police cards, they gotta come. They gotta come into my pockets, because I like them, and they can be put to use. Getting some crates over from here. Maybe we could even upgrade them into whatchamacall, some green cards if we do get enough, or maybe we'll get lucky and just get a green card in general, which would be very nifty. But in the meantime, let's continue taking these dudes out easy peasy, and hopefully we'll stay armed to the teeth enough to withstand a couple of those waves. We only got to withstand 5. Things usually don't get crazy at that point. Usually right around round 10 is when the insanity kicks in, but it should still be a little bit of a challenge before ultimately going out on today's raid, because yes sir, we are up to, in case you guys didn't notice, 3 C4. Bless up for that, which is pretty much it. Oh god dang it, put that shield down, you freaking freaking riot shield, dude. But yeah, 3C4 tends to be a really good amount, and it should be able to get you through most bases if you do go through the proper order. Because, I mean, 4C4, while it's still possible to have some quality 4C4 raids, the amount of noise that 4C4 makes is a little bit through the roof. You know what I mean? But anyways, back to what I was saying, we're going to be doing all those updates as soon as they come out, checking them out to the fullest extent, doing all the crazy things we can, crafting all the new things that there are, using all the new things there are, not to mention literally just anything and everything that can be done with the update, we will be trying to do, because I love when there are new things to do in last day, and well, that's the plan moving forward, not to mention all the other dope survival games going up on the channel, like the Fallout 76 series. We were one of the very first people to play Fallout 76, which was absolutely dope. And I mean, dude, huge shouts out to Bethesda for giving us such a crazy opportunity, because that's like a AAA open world survival game that takes place in the Fallout universe. That's gonna be a pretty cool one. 7 Days to Die has a huge alpha update coming out. I feel like if you guys like Last Day on Earth, you'll like 7 Days to Die. Not to mention there's all tons of other survival games going up. So all in all, it's just it's a very good investment. I think that's what we got to leave it off on. And nope, let's not get into a melee battle with him. Let's go ahead and moya doing a little bit there already without M16. That Doom is doing quite a nice job cleaning you up, which is always a great thing. How about you? We'll toss that in there, pop that in, and we got a couple of weapons here to switch over. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a freebie kill. No point in not doing that, so we could go ahead and try to get that quest. Another one bites the dust, but no. Another chomping dead on the ground. Okay, that meant that one maybe wasn't gonna rhyme as well. You want a wakey? All right, well, we got another officer nice and dead on the ground as well. Sorry, Mr. Zambi, you just weren't meant. You weren't meant for here, you know? I mean, why was that guy stuck in the interrogation room too? And who was he interrogating? I feel like someone might have gotten loose, because there wasn't no prisoner being interrogated, and I don't think zombie officers just chill in freaking interrogation rooms in their lunch breaks, you know? That's usually not a very good location to chill in, but all right. Here are the 5 ways we got to go ahead and get through. Let's go ahead and get through some Jakey. Bring our hunger all the way up to full, and let's begin. A couple of the enemies that they got to send, and this should be pretty easy peasy. Goodbye to you boys and girls, and hopefully we'll be able to collect at least one blue card. Not one blue. A blue would be nice, but hopefully we could get at least one green card out of today's shenanigans. Shouts out the zombie officers. They appear to be dropping things at a pretty steady rate, and I think we'll go, I don't know how far we'll go. Maybe we'll go until we run out of weapons. Whatever it is, we're gonna go until we at least have an okay amount of cards here, and we can do some damage. Okay, no one there wanted to drop anything. Shouts out to you guys. Appreciate it a ton. When do the explosive zombies start coming? I don't know, but Shotgun Rain is coming out starting now. Since that pistola did just break. Shotgun, god dang it, I was hoping that might be a critical hit to go ahead and send these dudes flying. Shotgun, god dang it. Shotgun Rain? No, there are no criticals happening right now, but Shotgun Rain to you, Shotgun Rain to you, and Shotgun Rain to you. That's some triple Shotgun Rain taking down every single body. They're trying to take us down. What is up, officer? Plenty more where that came from. The explosive zombie, on the other hand, might get a little bit problematic. After all, he does like to go boom, and I don't want to go boom, so let's back out of there. I think our dog might have got caught in the blast, unfortunately, but he's a soldier. He's a trooper. He'll be fine. Shotgun. Woo! Shotgun front flip, if anything. That was marvelous. That was out freaking standing. And let's go ahead and Shotgun Rain and finish off that zombie right there. Looky. Another wave. Completado. Always a good thing. What do we want to whip out next? We still got some guns. I do not mind having a little bit of fun. Hey, let's use up some bandages, use up a little bit of jerky, bring everything back up to full. We'll go until this armor breaks. How's about that? Because there's some very good things that could be gotten from here, and hopefully at some point we get criticals, because currently, ooh, RIP to you, but yeah, currently these criticals are, they're not happening at all. I'm not a fan of that. We're just doing like 33 damage to each of them, man. Okay, this guy's gonna be going boom. That's a definitely back up from there, and at least we no longer need to worry about getting blown sky high. That's very great news. We can take these guys out at our own pace once we take into account recoil. Goodbye to you, and with that dude taken down, the rest should be easy peasy, because the rest of these zombies are considerably slower than the ones that were staying on our buns throughout. We took those dudes down nice and easy peasy, first things first, and then these guys are left over, and god dang it, they didn't drop anything either. Can one of you guys drop like a good card? I'd be happy with that, honestly. We got 2 guns left and a katana. Could actually use a little bit of the katana here. Let's use a little bit of that bandage there and on. And so wave number 7, we go. Send your best at me. It still won't be enough to take me down, you zombie police station. Sorry to say, I've come armed to the teeth today, and I'm not walking out of here without a little bit of loot coming my way. All right, zombie officer number 1 is fallen, and these officers are gonna fall pretty easily as well. The brawler we gotta watch out for a little bit. Luckily, we can sprint. You ain't catching up to me, big boy. Sorry to say, that guy is fallen. Not many tickets being dropped right now. Let's switch over to the AK and finish off with a little bit of AK Tunda there, Mr. SWAT slash riot shield slash zombie dude or whatever. Let's go ahead and finish that off. Maybe we'll go like, I think we got like 1 or 2 rounds left in us because this armor is, listen, it gets problematic when the armor breaks, and we're getting very close to that breaking point, especially as they send explosive zombies our way. Yeah, that's a fat no from me. No siree. Come on, zombie officers. I gotta go ahead and take y'all down over here. Let's back it up, back it up. I don't want to die before today's raid, all right? Because odds are dying during the raid's always, there's a chance of it. And I'm not trying to die twice in an episode. And oh no, our armor is beginning to falter. Okay, we got plenty of medical supplies to make this okay. Let's definitely get out of that blast radius. And if we could just take down this explosive zombie here. Oh, god dang, can we get him to blow? There we go, there we go, there we go. Oh, escape that radius. And marvelous, they have all fallen. We just gotta juke out the brawlers who are, ow, really heavy hitting. They do 30 damage if we don't have any armor on. That's a little bit problematic. Luckily, we can go ahead and juke these guys, and oh, bless up for the sprinting skill. That's gonna make our lives easy, and goodbye to you, you brawling jail dudes. Hello to those tickets right over there. I am pretty I'm cool surrendering it there. We got through a good amount of waves. We got a solid amount of loot, and we still have Sergeant Kowalski to hunt down in the pine woods. Mr. Kowalski, I will be coming for you now. But first things first, what I'd like to come for is some of that stuff over there. Let's trade up to at least 1 green ticket, and hopefully we get something semi-decent from this. Maybe like a Winchester. No Winchester mod. We got a crate though, which, okay, double katana, some carbon fiber, some aluminium. These are all things I could get behind. I'll leave the plastic behind. I'll pick those things up, and I definitely need me a new pair of pantalones. How did you know, game? And with that, the man of pantalones continues on his merry way with absolutely nothing else. And a chopper, I guess. That's a pretty big thing. So we're gonna be bringing the jail cell key back to our base. That's something that I just like to collect, trying to get a full stack of that. It goes in my trophy chest for kind of like rarer items. And where do we go to find Mr. Kowalski? Sergeant Kowalski in the pine bush. All right, is this the bush? This is the bush. Hello, bush. It is I, Papa Star. I come for Mr. Kowalski. He has wronged me and my comrades. He must fall. Can you help me out a little bit? Maybe send him my way. Very much so. Appreciate it. Hopefully we come across him. Our dog is not going to be a part of the fray, though, which is a little bit unfortunate, but that's okay. I got plenty of AK Thunder left in the tank to take down any schmucks who might try running our way. But, dude, I'm just so excited, man. That was just such great news that we got earlier, that there is a chance for the Shipwreck, for the Smugglers camp to make their triumphant return. Especially, man, I don't know. I just love having a variety of stuff, you know? And those two, honestly, did have pretty unique gameplay mechanics. There were new places to go to, even if they pop up like once a week, or the Smugglers camp is a little bit more of a permanent location that just like respawns every day or every couple days. Nonetheless, it'd be cool, man. I don't know, man. I just hate seeing things added into the game and put away. Unless it's like a holiday event, that kind of makes sense. That's like, well, all right, can't be Halloween 24/7, you know? But when it came to stuff like the Smugglers camp and the Shipwreck, I hope that kind of like what they did with the Envoy, the military convoy, how it like kind of like disappeared for a while at first and people thought it got removed, and then they added it back in once they did a little bit more balancing with it. I really hope that that's something they can manage to do. Hello, Kowalski. Goodbye, Kowalski. I don't know what, did he have any special attributes to him, or was that, hey, we got a police card. I'll take that. Yeah, there was like literally nothing special about him at all. I thought he might do something, like yell at us, or I don't know. We may have killed him before I remembered what his ability was, but either way, those are some quest points we have acquired, and that is another level we have gone through. 3 levels are now between us and finishing the survival guide. And what up, Roman Zombie? Goodbye, Roman Zombie. But with that in mind, let's make our triumphant way back. Also, did I tell you guys the code? 90073. Just making sure that you guys do know. I know I showed it on screen. I'm not sure I ever explicitly said it. That's the code at the time of me saying it, at the time of me checking it. If that's out of date by the time you're trying to put it in, make sure to check that comment section down below for an up-to-date version brought to you by the favorite fantastic community here at the Snipe Gang. And speaking of that, what better of a time to go ahead and announce the winner of the Snipe Gang for this week's giveaways for the randomly chosen videos when we did a huge $300 unboxing of emptiness when we were trying to get Winchester blueprints. We did not get Winchester blueprints from the unboxing. We got one from the police station, nothing from the unboxing, which was a little bit of a bummer. And we also found Carlos's secret stash, which did have some pretty solid things. So that was a randomly chosen video, and huge shouts out to the randomly chosen comment, Lieutenant Roberta Warren, asking, why does this guy never take a shower? Ooh, you must not know of the dynamic duo known as me and my stench. Well, well, well. Let me just say, there ain't more icon. Oh my god, get out of here, Dr. Spitter. There is not more of an iconic duo when it comes to this game. And how could I ever separate me from my stank, dude? That's the only way of putting it. We know we're a power couple over here. We're two peas in a pod, and there is a quest to actually make a deal with the dealer. So I'm gonna see what he wants. Maybe he just wants a single cell phone. He's wanted a single cell phone before. That's not even a joke. Also, I could have put something over in one of these slots and freed up a slot, but whatever. We got a free slot now. But a huge congrats to that randomly chosen comment, Roberta Warren. Go ahead and reply to that pinned comment in that comment section down below, letting me know the best way to privately get in touch with you so I can go ahead and get you your code of your choice, whether that be Android or iOS, of the $25 variety. Huge congrats to you and best of luck to everyone else going forward in the new weekly giveaway that hath just begun today. Best of luck entering into every single video coming up. Good luck, lads and lassies, and I cannot wait to announce another winner next Saturday and hopefully get our hands on an update before then. So make sure you are subscribed with that notification bell hit to stay up to date with that. And ooh, a perfect 31 energy. Feels good, man. I love when something like that happens. So we'll be making our fateful way over here. We gotta actually run in and out of the map really quickly to make this zombie attack go away, because I don't like being attacked by zombies. I imagine you guys don't either, so we're trying to prevent this reality from, well, stay in a reality, because once you pop into a base, if you're under attack, the zombies will then spawn in and start like walking in, and I do not want that. So if you walk away though, it will cancel the zombie attack and the zombies will despawn. Like if they did damage, the damage is done. But if they didn't, oh looky, there's no more horde outside of our base, so we can peacefully enter back in. But yeah, seriously, let me know what you guys think regarding the shipwreck returning, the smugglers camp returning, if you guys were around for when they originally were in the game, what you thought of them, because they did give solid loot. And you know, having those things return and give us solid loot again, and just, I don't know, man, it's just a nice variety of stuff. I like having options. I like having places to go. It's always a good feeling, you know? And I feel like, dude, Last Saturday's really done a great job diversifying more locations and more events. So I'm just saying, I'd toss a couple more on top. Could be a pretty good thing. But I'm gonna go ahead and organize my inventory and prepare for the raid. So I will talk to y'all in a sec. And without further ado, cup a peek into our inventory and check out all of the hatchets we're ready to craft on up. In addition to the level 2 hatchets, we already got our raiding assignment from the raiders. We're gonna be heading on over there with a passion and lust for blood. I was about to say a blood for lust. I don't think that makes much sense, unfortunately, but who's got to make sense when you got C4 and a very big desire to use it? So who is the poor schmuck we're gonna be breaking into today? We got Xylun. Well, Xylun, I hope there's good loot within your base to appease me, because I'm feeling a little bit trigger happy, feeling a little raid ready. You know what I mean? So hopefully he's ready to go ahead and please. But yeah, dude, I'm just so excited, man. This year's gonna be such a great year. So many dope survival games, so many dope updates in the works. Not to mention this potential return of the shipwreck and smugglers camps. 2 great events with everything that they offered. And I don't know, man, especially with the direction Kafir's been taking, some of the quests that have kind of been quote unquote been added in. Well, not really quite. Well, they've been adding more quests and stuff. I wonder if they can make like an NPC at the smugglers camp, you know, make like some kind of smugglers faction that we could like do quests with, maybe unlock stuff. There's just so much cool potential, and like totally removing something like a smugglers camp, it just feels like a waste of something that could be great. So hopefully we can make our voices heard and they could make them return, because I do think it'd be a a relatively easier update to implement as well. So hopefully we'd be able to, I don't know, hopefully it would lead to more updates than we would have gotten otherwise, you know? I don't know. I'm definitely looking forward to those. The motel update hopefully coming our way. I mean, it's the very next update. It is coming our way, but hopefully it will be coming our way super soon. I'm thinking within this next week, I'm gonna be ready for it. And currently, I'm just trying to be ready and find out what else this base contains. So let's go ahead and get to breaking through all these walls. It does not appear to be a stone base, but it appears to be a pretty big base, that's for sure. And good thing, I'm very happy I did not break through that wall, because now we're able to break in through here, which will actually make our breaking a lot cheaper. And I'm not seeing a single chest so far, game. Do you care to explain? Maybe? Where is this, the chest room over here? This is the only logical explanation at this point. If this room is not filled to the brim with chests, okie dokie, it's filled to the brim with chests. I like the way that this is going. And we got a fully silenced M16 ready to go ahead and take all of these schmucks down. Yeah, keep on running at me, fast biters. Let me know how it goes. It ain't going in your favor, I could say that for sure. Oh man, I hate when we like miss shots occasionally, but when they hit, man, this thing, instead of like a fully modded M16 too, it puts in work and absolutely melts these dudes. Goodbye. Hello to you, Mr. Colored Chest. Could you have something very good within? Mediocre within? Yes, you may have something mediocre within. Let's go ahead and continue breaking in. I don't know if we're going to be able to break through all of these chests. We should be able to, maybe with a little bit under duress, under stress when the big one pops in. But for now, we're not getting anything super crazy from these, which is a little bit of a bummer. Okay. Getting a little bit better. We got some chests to make up for, well, all the hatches we've used breaking through all these walls and whatnot. Hopefully we can get some more guns to make up. Oh my god, dude, for all these misses we're doing. I hate having misses, because you still lose durability when you miss shots. That is not something I like dealing with, because I like when my shots connect. Okay, we got all these guys we got to go ahead and kite and take out. And I don't want them to get too many hits off on us, because our SWAT boots we're using, let me just say, not exactly the best SWAT boots in the world, but at the very least, these bigger dudes are pretty easy to outrun. We go ahead and get a little bit of distance, put some bullets up in their face, and next thing you know, we're looking nice in Millhouse and ready to go. All right, we still got, I think we still got most. Yeah, we got most of the chest to keep on breaking through. Maybe some of these, those workbenches and wood benches might be good. But so far, the chests themselves, man, I am not liking what I'm seeing. Maybe this one's the gun chest. That one had the melee weapons. Maybe this one will be the gun version, the gun half of it. Nope, not at all. Definitely not that. All right, we still got 3 more of these. That should bring us to 8. That should be 24 noise plus 56, right around to 80. So we should be able to break. Let's freaking go. We got some semi-valuable things here. I could get behind that, but we should be able to break through like all but 2 chests, maybe all but 1 chest before the big one decides to pop up. So it should be relatively stress-free, but definitely stress is still on the table. We're gonna have to see how this goes down. Let's see what this one has within it. Hopefully something good, and continues to be kind of like meh, kind of mediocre. I do think that our SWAT boots are gonna break moving forward here though, which is not what I was hoping to hear. These guys still haven't done much hurt on us, but you guys can see our boots are pretty much ready to go. And yeah, those are gonna be breaking very soon, and yeah, we gotta go ahead and engage into melee combat, so those will definitely be on their way out pretty soon here. You guys can already see we're barefoot. Where the sandals at, man? We need us some sandals to keep us looking good, but let's get to slicing these dudes' faces off. It shouldn't be too hard, and it should help us better our current situation, because toxic abominations without heads can't be wailing on us, and that was the problem that we had to solve. The toxic abominations wailing at us. Look at us, we're problem solvers. All right, we also got the problem of the loot that the raiders are gonna be taking from us, since they do always take their share, and depending on how much we get, they might be asking for more. So what I wanna do, I think this 2 aluminum bar is probably the most valuable thing we got. I'll probably end up, I don't know, man, I haven't even like really grabbed much from this guy's base yet either. That's the poopy thing. There hasn't been anything like super standout, super like must grab, kind of like out at your face right away. So I haven't really been too tempted to grab anything particular yet, but I do think we might need to worry about that soon. Let's eat up the steak, eat up the water. I'm looking good over there. Oh, is my dog in the doghouse? Dude, I think my dog got stuck in the dog. Well, okay, he's having a jolly old time over there while I'm in the middle of this raid. I can't be salty. I didn't even realize, dude. I was about to say, like, where's my dog? He's over there enjoying himself while I'm over here doing the heavy lift, and that's all good. That dog helps us out so freaking much. She deserves a little bit of a break. Shouts out to you, Lexi. Love having you, babes. Love it. But the thing I'm not loving is the loot of this base for now. And I also want to go ahead and put some of that away, ensure that our chopper is as full as can be before we decide to run away. And what's gonna be the best approach to this? We gotta find some shoes. That would be very helpful if we could actually find shoes to help us in our quest. But yeah, as you guys can see, based on the noise we got, we should be able to break down 2 of these pretty easy peasy. And after that, those last 2 will be a little bit harder to get through. Ooh, spikes. I don't really know if I'm bringing those home, but 1. Okay, that one broke. 2. Let's go ahead and soften both of those up. So when we go and chop at them, they will break instantly. And I think I might actually do something similar over on these things, because I got a feeling that they might have something valuable, because this base still hasn't given us anything crazy good, and most of the time a base should be giving us something crazy good. So I'm just trying to get to the bottom of that predicament. Hello, let's go ahead and start picking up some things, because I'm not trying to walk home empty-handed. Hail to the nah. And let's go ahead and put all those away. Honestly, we just need 1 hatchet with us when we come back. Everything else is up to us. What do we want to bring home, lads? Let's go ahead and get to figuring that part out. And there's just nothing that really stands out too much, man. I mean, I suppose I could go ahead and grab a couple of things like this. But it's still not the greatest things in the world. But there's some pretty solid melee weapons. This could lead us to electronic circuits, so that's not too shabby either. We're still at full health. Okay, I was gonna see if we could use those bandages. I'm not really trying to steal your food. We got plenty of jerky back at home at the moment. Please leave a message after the beep. We got, I guess we could go ahead and fill up on these, and we'll just kind of, I don't know, we could ditch them if something better comes along, which I'm really hoping something better comes along, man. We got 2 of these things to break through. Oh man, this is actually gonna get fugly really quickly, man. We're not gonna be fast enough to outrun the big one as easily. We gotta worry about him doing damage to us. We don't have shoes to dissipate the damage. YOLO, we gotta send it though, and we gotta hope. Hey, shoes, exactly what I needed. Bless up, good stuff. Big one's already running up, and hey, we got some oak out of this, and okie dokie. I'm actually gonna go ahead and get rid of some of those things. What a big one. I see you, boy. I see you. I see you. How you doing? How you doing? What we got over here? Nothing that great. Oh, mama, trying to get out of that situation. Those toxic abominations are too much to handle. And oh, there we go. We were able to actually finesse him right there. And maybe if we could bring them over to this side, we might be able to. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. We got the big one to screw off a little bit. Marvelous. He's actually heading over to this side. He's going to try attacking us. Let's go ahead and finish the job on this toxic abomination. And check it out. Okay, we were able to melee-wise take 1 out. Pretty easy peasy. And can we actually finesse this guy? No, he is not falling for the wall tricks this time. The big one has wisened up. Okay, he's fallen for the wall tricks this time. The big one has not wisened up. That's what I like to hear, so we could go ahead and easily take out the toxic abomination here. He's running to the other side, and he has been taken down, and the big one can't do jack squat on us. And I think he's going to start running up after us now. And I'm just trying to think of like the best way to make our way over to him. He's probably coming around this way. Where is the big one? I hear him shaking. Oh man, he's stuck in there, dude. The big one's a total dingus right now. I am not gonna lie. He has no clue what's going on. This guy's bamboozled beyond all belief. Okay, now he's after us a little bit properly. I was gonna use this to our advantage and try to run out of bounds on the map and then run back inbounds and hopefully make our way back inwards before things go too feisty. Let's go ahead and we'll run out of bounds right over here. And beautiful. So while this isn't a full base that we could do this trick on, he'll still like run around the length of the base, which should buy us a little bit of time. With that time, let's make sure that our food is at full. We still got some armor left on. Let's hope for the best, because every time we hop back into the base, it will be over at our chopper. So hopefully we could use this to our advantage. We do have the sprint skill over here. We're gonna run, and hopefully get our grubby little fingers on whatever these things might have within. You got anything good? Nothing good within there. Anything good within here? Nothing good within there. Anything good within here? Nothing good within there. Talk about a whack base raid, but so be it. I'll take what I can get. It had some semi-decent things, but guten Tag to you, base. Thank you for the raid, and thank you for at least not making me have to use a C4 to get what we got today, because definitely could have been better. I am not gonna lie on that part. And we got like 3 energies, so I think we might just kind of start. Yeah, we'll just drive our buns back home, go a little bit on a leisurely stroll. But with that said, with that done, that's gonna start wrapping up for this episode of Last Day on Survival. Can't wait to hear what y'all gotta say regarding the potential return of the Shipwreck and Smugglers Camp, 2 locations I would love to see, and I feel like a lot of you guys would love, especially anyone who might be newer and who never got a chance to experience them and the unique gameplay mechanics. Not to mention how cool it was to be able to like give armor and stuff to like a freaking NPC and have him help you out, repair a turret, and kind of like it was kind of like a base defense system. And I don't know, man, I love doing that base defense type of stuff. I feel like we did more base defense at that freaking Smugglers Camp than like at our own actual base. And I don't know, it was kind of just like a cool little thing to experience. And the Shipwreck, man, I don't know, I just love me some coastline, love me seeing some different scenery, blowing up those barrels, taking down some enemies, and of course getting some pretty, the loot that they had actually back then was pretty good for the time frame. Now the loot that you guys might have seen us doing in those little gameplays for those 2 might not seem as crazy, but still they could like rebalance it always and do some jazz like that. But can't wait to hear what y'all guys say regarding that. Hopefully we can make our voices heard and have Kafia make the valiant return of them. And I definitely cannot wait to go ahead and announce the next winner of the weekly giveaway on the next Saturday. Best of luck to you guys and gals in that puppy. Not to mention, huge congrats again to Lieutenant Roberta Warren. Go ahead and let me know in that comment section down below and reply to my pinned comment the best way to get in touch with you. And best of luck to everyone else in the new weekly giveaway beginning today. But with that said, with that done, that's going to start wrapping up for this episode of Last Day on Earth Survival. Best of luck to you guys and gals. Get the chopper gas tank and join in the chopper squadron. Best of luck breeding your pups. Get the true friend perk, load up your own perks and skills, not to mention finding the very best blueprints in the game and building up the very best attachments for the best guns that you got. Best of luck building up your base, going out on the dopest of raids, defeating all the bosses that the game has to throw at you, getting past the multiplayer wall, and most important of all, having yourselves an absolutely fantastic time all throughout. But that's gonna do it for me. Thank you guys a whole ton for watching. Have yourselves an awesome one. I'll talk to you next one. See ya.